So welcome. I prefer to call this session as Swahili 101, and because we're going through the basics of Swahili. By the time you're done with this, you'll be good, or you will know how to pronounce words in Swahili so easily. So let's dive in. Swahili has 24 alphabets, and out of these, 5 are vowels, and then we have the others are consonants, 19 consonants. We don't have letter X and letter Q in Swahili. The vowels in Swahili are just the same as the vowels in English, but the pronunciation is what varies. So, like the first vowel, we pronounce it as A, which is letter A. In Swahili, we pronounce it as A. We say A. Then the second vowel, which is letter E, we pronounce it as A. So the first is A, the second is A. Then you have the third is I in English, but in Swahili we pronounce it as E. So you have A, E, then O remains, which is the fourth vowel. You pronounce it as O. Then the last vowel, which is U, in Swahili you pronounce it as U. It is U, not U. You pronounce it as U. So therefore the pronunciation of the vowels is A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U. This is very important because it is how we will be pronouncing words in Swahili. So to form a word in Swahili, whenever you want to form a word in Swahili, I mean a sound, what we call a syllable. A syllable in Swahili is called silabi. So whenever you want to form a syllable in Swahili, you take a consonant, and this consonant is followed by a vowel. So you have a consonant and then a vowel, a consonant and a vowel. But in some cases, you can have two consonants and then a vowel, because there are some consonants in Swahili which they can't be pronounced on their own, so they have to be accompanied by maybe two vowels or two consonants to form a word. So at this point, we want to form the syllables from the various consonants, and one thing to note is that each consonant will only form 5 sounds, because we said to form a sound or a syllable in Swahili, a consonant has to be followed by a vowel. And because we have 5 vowels, which are A, E, O, and U, it means we are only going to form those 5 sounds per each consonant. So let's begin with the letter B. And like I said, to form a syllable or to form a sound, you take the consonant. So in this case, it's letter B, and then we are going to add A. So if you take letter B plus A, this will form, you remember A, you pronounce it as A in Swahili. So B plus A will be pronounced as Ba. And this will be Ba, like the bar where you go to drink. So this is Ba. Then if you take letter B and then you add an E. So E in Swahili we are pronouncing it as A. So letter B plus A, we form a sound that is called Be. This is Be, not B. This is Be. So what we have here is Ba, Be. Ba, Be. Then the next one, we're going to take letter I. So we take B plus I. So I in Swahili, I is pronounced as E, not I. So this will be B. So what we have here is Ba, Be, B. Ba, Be, B. We take consonant B and we add the vowel O. So this becomes Bo, is pronounced as Bo. So we have Ba, Be, B, Bo. Then the last one, we're going to take the consonant B plus the vowel U. So in Swahili, U is pronounced as U. So this becomes boo. You pronounce it as boo. So in the long run, we have ba, be, bi, bo, boo. Ba, be, bi, bo, boo. So example of words which can be formed from these sounds, like if I take ba, you remember ba was b plus the vowel a. So ba, and then I had again the sound ba. So what we have in the final is baba, and baba means father. Then if again I take like bi plus bi, which was b, and again I had to be, this becomes bibi. So bibi is wife in Kenya, but in Swahili that is spoken in Tanzania, it means grandma. And then if I can take bu, which is boo plus boo, it forms bubu. Bubu means deaf, someone, deaf, which is bubu. So you can easily form words this way. Now we're going to letter C, and letter C in Swahili, the consonant C, it can't form sounds on its own. So it normally, in most cases or in all the cases, it has to be accompanied by the letter H. So the sound this time it's going to be C and H. So if you take C and H and you add an A or A, it forms cha. We pronounce it as cha, cha, cha in Swahili. Then you're taking CH plus letter E, E is A, it forms che. So you have cha, che. Then you take CH plus letter I, which is E, it forms chi, 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 chi. Then you take CH plus an O, it forms cho, cho, cho. Then CH plus letter U, it forms chu. So what we have is cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Cha, che, chi, cho, chu. The first one was ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Now we have cha, che, chi, cho, chu. An example of a word that can be formed from this, from cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Like if you take cha, then you add to che, you form chache. Chache means less. So let's go to the next consonant. The next consonant after C is D. So again, we just repeat the same thing. This is da, de, di, do, do. Da, de, di, do, do. So a quick example of words which can be formed from this consonant. Like if you take da plus da, it becomes dada. Dada means sister in Swahili. If you take du plus du, we pronounce it as do. So you take do plus do, it becomes dudu. Dudu means an insect, dudu. So you can have dada and dudu. Then the next on the line is letter F, the consonant F. So if you have the consonant F with the letter A, it forms a sound that we pronounce as fa, fa. Because you remember A is pronounced as A, so that is fa. That's fe, that's fe. Then you have F plus I, we pronounce it as fi, because I in Swahili is E, so we pronounce it as fi, 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 fi. Then you have F plus O, we pronounce it as fo. F plus O, we pronounce it as fo. Then the sound F plus U is fu. So what we have at the end is fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Example for word which can be formed from this is if you have fi plus fi, which is fifi. Fi plus fi, it forms the word fifi. Fifi is when something loses value. Or the most common one from this consonant is fo, which is fo, fo, fo. 3 times it forms fo. Fo is when when someone is deep asleep. Maybe you are telling somebody else that this guy is so deep asleep. You say sleeping fofofo. The word in Swahili for sleeping is amelala, so you can say amelala fofofo. Then the next consonant is the letter G. Now for the letter G, whenever G meets an A or a vowel which we are pronouncing as A in Swahili, it forms the sound ga, ga. Then whenever G meets an E which we are pronouncing as A in Swahili, it forms the sound ge. Then when it meets an I which is E in Swahili, it forms the sound gi, gi. Then when it meets O, it forms the sound go. Then when it means GU, it forms the sound gu. So you have ga, ge, gi, go, gu. Ga, ge, gi, go, gu. So an example of a word which can be formed from this is, for instance, gego. Gego, which is G-E plus G-O. Gego. Gego is molar, the molar. You know, the in your mouth, that teeth, the last teeth. Now from G, it is obvious we go to H, and with letter H, you have HA, which is ha, ha. Then so ha. Then with E is he, ha, he. Then with I is he, he. So you have ha, he, he. Then with O is ho. Then with the U is who. Ha, he, he, o, who. So mostly when you're doing the opposites, you'll be using the letter HA a lot, the sound HA, ha, a lot. But it will come with time when you're forming sentences. So at this time, I feel like it will be right to form a word from sounds that are from different consonants. For instance, in this one, the H one, we have the ha, he, he, ho, who. If we take the who, then we had ba, be, bi, bo, bu. We take the ba. So we take who plus ba. It forms the word huba. Now, huba is not an Uber, the vehicle, but in Swahili, huba means it's that act of loving someone. Yeah, that act of loving someone. I think the easiest translation at times you can just say in English, you can just say love, but it's not really love, it's that act of loving someone. Huba. Ja, je, ji, jo, ju. Ja, je, ji, jo, ju. So, example of a word that can be formed here, we have like ju plus ju, which is ju plus ju. So it forms juju. Juju is more like witchcraft, or that act of using some concoction or some things to harm people. So it is more like witchcraft. Juju. You can also have like chuja. Chuja. So if you are forming from outside, from two different sounds from two different consonants, you remember cha, che, chi, cho, chu. So you have chu. Then you are taking ja, je, ji, jo, ju. You have ju. So I mean ja. So you are taking ja and chu. So you take chu plus ja, it forms chuja. Chuja is more like sieving. When you separate maybe two things or two different people. But yeah, it's more like sieving. So the next letter is K, and these things are actually repetitive, so I think by now you have got it. So we have K plus the letter A, which we are pronouncing as A, so it forms the word car. Then K plus E, which we are pronouncing as A, it forms the sound K. Then K plus E, which is I in English, it forms the sound ki. Then K plus O, it forms the sound ko. Then K plus U, it forms the sound ku. A simple example is like chicken. Chicken is you take KU, which is ku, plus ku, it forms kuku. Kuku is chicken. Then you can have if you're taking from different consonants, let's have like KU, which is ku, plus remember ja, je, ji, ju, ju. So we take ja. So ku plus ja, it forms kuja, which simply means come. Then we have like ka plus ka, which is ka plus ka. It forms kaka. Kaka simply means brother. You remember we had said da plus da, it means dada, which is sister. Then brother is kaka. And now we go to L. So we have la, le, li, lo, lu. La, le, li, lo, lu. Example for a word that can be formed from this is la plus la, which is lala. It simply means sleep. You remember we were saying I'm a lala for fofo. Now we are on letter M, and with letter M we have two cases. The first case is letter M plus A. This becomes ma, so we have ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Example for word which can be formed from this case is mama, which means mother. We have mimi, me plus me, which is mimi, which means me. Yeah, that simply means me. Then the second case we have where M, two consonants combine, where M combines with consonant B. So in this case we will have ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. To letter N, and when N meets with an A, it forms na. Na, because A we pronounce it as A in Swahili. So what we have is na, ne, ni, no, nu. Na, ne, ni, no, nu. So example from different consonants, like you remember we had ba, be, bi, bo, bu. So if you have bo, and then we add na, which is, it will form the word mbona. Mbona simply is why, mbona. So the letter N can also combine with another consonant, which is D, to form da, de, ndi, do, ndu. Da, de, ndi, do, ndu. Our next letter is P. So in P we have P meets an A, it forms the word pa. So we have pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. In this case, an example is like pa plus pa, which is pa plus pa. This forms the word papa. Papa is a fish, type of a fish, tilapia. Then we have like pi meets cha. So this is p plus cha. It forms the word picture. Picture means a picture. Then if you take like chu, which was chu, means the word it means the sound pa. You have chu plus pa, it forms the word chupa. Chupa means bottle. So the letter Q doesn't exist in Swahili, so we are going straight to letter R. And with letter R we have R plus A, it forms the sound ra. So what we have is ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. An example is if you take ra plus you remember da, di, do, do, we take d, it forms the sound radi. Radi is thunderstorm. It forms the word radio. The next letter is S. So with S we have S plus A is sa, S plus E is se. So sa, se, si, so, su. In this case, an example can be like sa plus sa, which will form the word sasa. Sasa means now. Then you have C plus C, Si plus Si, which forms the word cc. Cc means us. Then we can form with another consonant sound like pa, pe, pi, po, pu. We have pe plus sa, se, si, so, su, sa. It forms the word pesa. Pesa means money. And next on the list is T. T we have ta, te, ti, to, tu. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. An example is like we are taking ta plus ta, which forms the word tata. Tata is more like fighting or something, or a hard situation. So a good example is the word which is formed from it, which is matata. Matata is formed from ma. Then you have ta, te, ti, to, tu. You have ta, then you have ta, so that becomes matata. Our next letter is V. V plus A is va. Then so we have va, ve, vi, vo, vu. Va, ve, vi, vo, vu. So if you have like vu, plus from the letter N we add na, we can have the word vuna. Vuna means harvest. Vuna means harvest. And our next letter is W. So W-A is wa, we, wo, wu. Wa, we, wo, wu. In this case, we can form words like W-E, which is we plus we, will form wewe. Wewe means you. Again, we don't have the letter X in Swahili, so we go to Y. Y, we have Y, A is ya. So in this case, we have ya, ye, yi, yo, you. Ya, ye, yi, yo, you. So if we take ya plus ya, it forms the word yaya. Yaya means the house help, yaya. Then our next one is the letter Z, which is the final one. Za. So in this case, you have Z plus A is za, ze, zi, zo, zu. Za, ze, zi, zo, zu. This is simple. Za, ze, zi, zo, zu. Time we try to look at how to form like words across the different consonants to form words and pronouncing them. Then from that we'll try to see sentences, how you can form sentences in Swahili. So please welcome, and remember to give this video a thumbs up if you have reached at this point. And Swahili is very easy, super easy. Thank you for watching.